When you're buying a yacht, this is not just buying a yacht. This is a whole experience, from beautiful South Africa to getting to know the people that build the yachts. I feel like they're my friends. I don't think there's been one thing that I've asked for that they've said no to. It's just, I can't say enough about the experience I've had buying a yacht from Knysna. My name is Stan Boyd. I'm from the United States, live in Michigan. I'm here by myself because my wife couldn't be with me. She had to go back home. I'll be making the journey across the ocean without her, but I wish she was here. My background is in racing cars in NASCAR. When I retired from that in 2008, I became a business owner, and I'm currently still driving trucks when I'm not on the boat. So it's pretty much in the winter time I'm on the boat, and in the summertime I'm driving trucks. Currently I'm in Knysna, South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful country. One of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to. We are in the lagoon just inside the heads. So the first time I ever came to Africa was to actually take a tour of the Knysna factory and purchase this boat. So when I first came to South Africa, I really didn't know what to expect. I heard the garden route was beautiful, and to say the least, it was. I was dropped off at the airport in Cape Town and had a 6-hour drive here to Knysna, and the beauty in the landscape is unimaginable. So the N2 garden route was a big surprise. I've only been boating about 3 years. The first boat that I bought was a 42-foot Carver powerboat. I fell in love with boating and decided I wanted to travel the world and experience all the different places. But you can't get there on a powerboat unless it's a super yacht, which I can't afford. So we decided we're going sailing. And that's why we ended up buying this catamaran, which is the first sailboat I ever owned, needless to say. I decided to go with the Knysna because I wanted a boat that felt like home. And the interior, the woodworking, just everything about it is exactly that. It's a home, and that's why I bought this boat. Well, I decided to go with a catamaran because I didn't like the idea of traveling across an ocean and being on a heel for weeks on end. You know, the catamarans don't heel. The extra space and the room in the cockpit to entertain is second to none. The Knysna brand I decided to go with. It's basically bang for the buck. You get a luxury catamaran at not a luxury price. So once I learned about the Knysna brand and did a little research, I just couldn't believe that it's basically a boat that's ready to go. Yeah, I mean, it comes with a water maker, it comes with a dinghy, it comes with solar, it comes with lithium batteries, everything that you need to go living the cruising lifestyle. There's virtually no add-ons. Everything is just standard parts that come with the boat, including a whole array of spare parts that every cruising boat needs, but I was surprised to find out this boat even comes with the spare parts. First impressions of the boat was it just looks amazing. It's a sporty looking boat. It's got great lines. Once again, it's a luxury boat that has a sporty feel. It's not a racing boat by any means, but the boat actually performs spectacular. Inside and out was everything that I've ever expected it would be. So it's kind of a funny story. A friend of mine, I mentioned to him that I'd been watching a lot of sailing channels on YouTube, and he said, "Really? So have I." So we started watching sailing channels and comparing what he's seen and what I've seen, and I just kind of fell in love with the idea of the sailing lifestyle and figured I'd go ahead and give it a try. I think what I love most about sailing is the idea that you're out on the bright blue water. You've got time to think, just being one with the ocean, and loving the idea that you can go virtually anywhere in the world by the water. A lot of people retire, buy a motorhome, and discover the country, but it really takes a boat to discover the world. So one of the things that I love about a catamaran is the spacious area here. So on my powerboat, I could usually only have one couple or just a couple people at a time to socialize with. On the catamaran, you can have 4 or 5 couples and have a braai. You can socialize, have a sundowner. It's just a lot better boat to entertain on. So like I said before, I wanted a boat that I felt like I was at home, not staying for the weekend on a boat. I was looking for a boat that had real wood, that had Korean countertops and felt like home. I mean, look at this table. I mean, it's real wood, handmade. You don't get that on a lot of yachts. It's lived up to all my expectations. I love staying on it. I love sailing it. The performance is better than what I expected. Happy through and through. So we're going to be leaving here and sailing to Grenada, and then island hopping back to the States. After hurricane season, we're probably going to spend a season or so in the Caribbean, and then over to the Med and experience Greece and Italy and all those places. So I do have to work a couple more years, but when I'm done working, I plan on living on the boat full time and sailing all over the world, and wherever we end up is where we end up. The best advice that I could give about buying a catamaran would be come here, take a tour of their factory. Like I said, it's more than just buying a boat. It's an experience. And you're not going to get that with other manufacturers. This is a personalized experience just for you.